This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Welcome back to Wanna Smash, where we're bringing you another Persona 4 Arena Ultimax guide. In the previous video, we discussed various combat mechanics like how to make a combo and status effects. This video will build upon these things, so if this is the first one you've watched, we highly recommend you hold your place here and go watch the rest. All caught up to speed? Great, let's get to it. One of Ultimax's defining new additions from the original Persona 4 Arena, besides new characters, is the ability to select between two character types before the beginning of a match, being normal and shadow types. Normal type characters play as described throughout the past several videos, so there's no need to discuss them further. Where things get interesting is if you decide to play the shadow version of a character. Before we go through their differences from normal types, you must know that not every character has a shadow type available. Both forms of Sho Minazuki, Elizabeth, Toru Adachi, Margaret, Marie, and Shadow Labris do not have shadow type forms. Oh well, you just said Shadow Labris, so that's a shadow type too, right? To clear up the potential confusion, Shadow Labris is a returning character from the original Persona 4 Arena, being an alternate form of Labris who plays completely differently from her normal counterpart. Labris herself does have a shadow type added in Ultimax, but this is just Labris with the changes shadow types have, not Shadow Labris. Are we good? Now let's go through what those changes actually are.
I'll destroy everything. All of it.
First, shadow types do not have access to Awakening, meaning that they can't benefit from its defense buff. They do, however, have access to their normal character's Awakening supers, usable at any time, given you have the SP to do so. Second, shadow versions of characters returning from the original Persona 4 Arena have their auto combo from that game. They also have more HP while dealing less damage than their normal counterparts. To make up for this, your main goal with the shadow type is to save as much SP as you can and deal massive health bar deleting damage in one huge combo. This is possible because of the main defining aspect of shadow types, a special mode called Shadow Frenzy, which you can activate by inputting the burst command in neutral or during a combo if it's available. As you can see here, activating on hit depletes the burst gauge completely while only draining 60% in a neutral state. This does mean that shadow types cannot use a gold burst or one more burst, but that hardly matters. So, what makes Shadow Frenzy so unique? In Shadow Frenzy, you can cancel special moves into each other as long as a particular move hasn't already been cancelled into. If you remember our discussion of special moves, you know that each one has a light, heavy, and skill-boosted variant. When you cancel special moves during Shadow Frenzy, each of these versions act as unique moves to cancel into, allowing you to cancel the light version of a move into the heavy version, and again into the SB version if you want, although it won't combo correctly most of the time. Once you've activated, your SP capacity becomes a timer that determines how long Shadow Frenzy will last. At rest, the timer will drain by 1 every 12 frames, and using SB-based techniques will drain it further. Using SB special moves drain 10, supers drain 20, SB supers drain 30, and OMCs and guard cancels each drain 25. Once the timer reaches 0, Shadow Frenzy will end. While Shadow Frenzy is active, your opponent will be unable to use a defensive burst to escape if you hit them. One other benefit of Shadow Frenzy is that all normals are jump cancelable on hit or block. While you may not need all 100 SP to activate, you'll be rewarded by having your persona gauge completely restored if you do activate with a full meter. All of this combined means that one big play for the shadow types could turn the tides or seal the deal on a lead. One last thing to note is that, while shadows can instantly kill you if you're not careful, They cannot perform an instant kill move. It's not like they need access to them anyway, given what we just covered. As a final aside, let's quickly break down the Shadow Frenzy combo that was briefly shown earlier. First of all, we aren't even in Shadow Frenzy yet, so the opponent could burst out here, but we'll ignore that for now. We confirm our activation with the simple bread and butter ending with the special move. Now that we've fully depleted our burst to activate off of that CZO, our opponent can no longer escape, so long as we successfully execute the follow-up. We're going to dash in, connect to 5C, and cancel into our first meter-reliant move, the skill-boosted Heroic Bravery. Once this connects, we can cancel into any other special move, opting for CZO once again. We can now cancel the Zeo into D Swift Strike to carry the opponent to the corner to finish the combo. After the last hit of Swift Strike, we'll cancel into B Raging Lion. We can now use a super cancel here to connect B Lightning Flash, which will one more cancel into a sweep, followed by the single hit C Swift Strike, and finally super cancel that with the skill boosted Cross Slash. The combo itself does about 5,000 damage, which is certainly not optimal given the resource investment, but it does show off some of what you can do in Shadow Frenzy. Selecting a character type is a high commitment choice, since once you've chosen, you're locked to it for the entire game, only able to choose again once you reach the character select screen. Wow, that was a lot of information, even for us. If you've gotten to this point, you officially know way too much about Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Don't get too excited though, you still gotta go apply everything you've learned here. Any questions or confusion? Rewatch any troublesome chapters until you've got it down. Still not clear? Comment below. We take the time to read all of our comments. It doesn't take long, so don't hesitate to ask. Want more Persona 4 Arena Ultimax content? Let us know, and be sure to be on the lookout for more content from Wanna Smash.